All the cows ate their cubes. They're making their way down to the pond. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna check these feeders over here. Make sure there's a mineral lamp. As you can see, we got quite a few. Yeah, they ate their cubes and headed to get a drink. Feeder if I can keep dry for the yearlings. They don't have anything at the moment. They don't have anything to put in mineral in to keep their mineral dry. So back out at the farm today. It's actually, yesterday it was 70, I think around 75 degrees. Today it's around 34, I think, and it's currently snowing. There's snow flurries. Yesterday we cleaned up a bunch of metal and stuff that we had around our house and put it in the old, in the trailer. And then we decided to top it off with some stuff that we had in the old machine shed here. Some more metal. And I was gonna wire up this gator. I thought I would have the connections I needed in my little electrical box I got here, little fishing tackle box I put my electrical stuff in. But as it turns out, I didn't have the right connections. So I'm gonna have to get some connections today if I can find some at Walmart, or I may have to wait a day or so and go to a lumber store, electrical store. But yeah, it says it's 5 degree, feels like 5 degrees today is what it says. Yesterday I was out here just like the other days I was talking to you. I was out here no coat. Today I got a Carhartt thick coat on. And yeah, my hands were froze at one point. They've since warmed back up. I don't know if it's just kind of weird how they do that. But yeah, we got our trailer pretty full. I might have more weight than I should. But yeah, don't have the connections I needed for this thicker wire that I thought I needed to put on there. I didn't have big enough connections, so I'll have to find some of them. There's still a lot of junk in this shed I gotta sort through. My dad has a collection of barbed wire and different things, but that old motor that I was told wasn't worth anything, I need to get rid of. This, you just hold out the crank to that motor. It's all rusted. Oh, she got it in there. Anyhow, we got enough weight on the trailer, I think, so we're going to load, feed some cubes. Fed enough hay to get the cows through today and maybe tomorrow. So we're gonna feed some cubes and then head home and go to town, get some groceries and whatnot. And Anyhow, just a quick segment of what we're doing, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. At the scrap yard, dumping my scrap that we loaded last Saturday. So I needed to get some mineral to these yearlings that I'm going to sell here in the next, well, part of them I'm going to sell in the next, hopefully the next week or two, the bigger ones. I'm going to try to pick out, you know, several that are the same size, the biggest ones, and sell them, like this one here, and this one right here. This is Karen, that used to be was in our garage for a while. But she's even though she was in our garage, we bottle fed her. That's about as close. Well, she'll let me get a little closer to her, but she won't let me pet her. And there's a few steers. These are heifers. These are heifers. There's a few steers. I got over there behind her that are pretty good size. Anyhow, I didn't have another mineral feeder. I had a top to keep rain out, but it hasn't rained in a few months now. So I said, well, as long as it ain't gonna rain, and I need to sell some of these anyway, and they need some mineral. They had a block when I had them on the other side over there, but they've been over here for a while, so I decided, well, I gotta get them some mineral. So I'll show you what I did here. I just took one of these old tubs that had mineral in them originally, and I drilled some holes through the side of it and run some baling wire through there and wrapped it around this post, because if I just put it out here with the mineral in it, they're gonna flip it over. So I double wired it to this post. It's kind of funny when you feed them cubes all the time. They are the curious animals there is. When I first walked out here at the red tub, where they first saw me with it, several of them bolted like it was something really strange. But yeah. But then as soon as I wired it to this post over here, about 6 of them had to come check it out before I got back with the mineral. But yeah, they're ready to dig in. Yeah, well, Karen here let me get fairly close, but not, she won't let me pet her. She will sniff me. She won't let me pet her. It's funny how they can be so tame when you bucket feed them, and then as soon as they get with the rest of the group, all that changes. All of a sudden, you're not okay no more. This one here, she got doctored quite a bit for quite a while when she was a baby, because she got a navel infection that went septic, went to one of her joints in her foot, and she got over it and got to walking. She was kind of like a peg leg for a while, kind of a three-legged calf for a while, and then she eventually got to the point where I couldn't tell which one she was. Just totally got well. But they say in most cases they don't make it, so that's kind of got lucky there. What do you think, girls? Is that good stuff? Is that good stuff? It's good stuff. What do you think, Karen? You gonna try some? Yeah, I think I may have been. I think I did a little bit of a video of her of Karen in the garage, but yeah, she went so long without any colostrum before she wouldn't walk. She couldn't walk. Hauled her to the house, brought the cow up into the lot, and We dumped some colostrum powder, some store-bought colostrum down there, and we didn't think she was gonna make it through the night unless we took her home, put her in the garage. So we took her home, put her in the garage, and fed her, poured some milk down there for you know, the day or so, and then within a couple of days after that, she was sucking it down herself and was actually able to stand and was pushing through the hay bales I had stacked around her. So I hauled her back to her mama and took some afterbirth that I found from the mama and rubbed it on her and put the cow in the chute, got her sucking on the cow in the chute a little bit, and then let her out the cow, and the cow took her back, and the rest is history. If it wasn't for if we didn't take her home, she would have definitely died. Had a lot of issues with the calves last year, but hopefully next year will be a better year. Anyhow, that was just a little something I was gonna share with y'all. I don't know if there's any mineral that. And this is what I feed them. It's called grass and grain. It's what they have at the local co-op. But this is what the mineral I give them. But yeah, I don't know. I give them, I feed them cubes every day. I don't know if there's any minerals in those cubes that like what's in this straight mineral or not. I don't know, but doesn't, if they're getting what they need, they won't eat as much of this mineral as, they won't eat a lot of it if they're getting what they need. If they're not getting what they need, they'll eat it all pretty quickly. So if they're not getting all the minerals they need. So anyhow, catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. James here. You're watching The Poor Farm. If you like these videos, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.